Nobel, looking desperately for literally anybody else to award the Peace Prize. Dude, I'm pretty sure his name is Abel. You expect me to work twice as hard this year, but pay me the same as last year? That doesn't seem fair. Too much attention makes a donkey thinks he's a lion. Is that Taylor Swift? I actually can't tell. I don't know. True pain. Oh, the old funny bone. Yep, got that TV static arm. Oh, whew, what a feeling. I hate that. Spotify when I open it on PC. Do you want me to play music on your phone? Okay, look, that can be very convenient. I do enjoy being able to play my music on my phone, and then I get to my PC and it remembers what I was playing, and I'm like, that's great. I'd love to keep listening to it on my computer, but I have to press the button, hope it doesn't automatically update on its own. Sometimes I can't rant about this for too long, but yes, this can be annoying, but nice, but also annoying. I don't care if AI wins. I just need Adobe to lose. I would love both to lose. 35-year-old billionaire engaged to a football player Taylor Swift trying to keep up the underdog victim persona. I don't listen to Taylor Swift. I don't really understand the obsession over her. It's like, if you don't like her, just don't. I'm wondering if the person who made this meme, do they listen to Taylor Swift? Is this a genuine criticism, or are they just making something to throw into the zeitgeist and it's like, oh, well, hating on this person's popular? I don't know. I'm just like, put your efforts towards things you enjoy. I don't know. Yeah, a little bit of Zach wisdom, if that's what you want to call it. That's what I'm calling it. Fuck you. Students, hey, I spent $300 on these textbooks. How much can I get for returning them? Colleges, best I can do is $10. Xbox raises Game Pass Ultimate price by 50% from $19.99 to $29.99 per month. And so began the Great Pirate Era. Look, man, piracy is a product of bad treating of consumers. It's a service problem, you know? I think Gaben said something like that. When you take over Hogwarts, but the students don't notice because they're too busy f***ing each other while high on conjured and ecstasy. Well, I don't know what to say about that one. Living in poverty, owning nothing, celibacy, eating poorly, living with other men. Young Men 2025, Knights Templar 1125. Me with a bleeding butt. Feminist who asked, do you even bleed? I don't. What? How the 2020s are going, how the 2010s went. PSA, this man said water is water on Rainbow Six Siege. This could be you. Be smart. Don't use foul language around Ubisoft. When you finished but find a better video, what a waste of good wood. Oh, like, okay. Your $225 per night Airbnb. No entry after 10 p.m. Why didn't you put the sheets in the wash? Who left the back gate open? Did you even read the room instructions? That's why we have a $600 cleaning deposit. Your $225 per night hotel. One boring room, please. Right this way. Yeah, a hotel can be nice, but if you have a bunch of friends and you're staying somewhere for a prolonged period of time, you're not going to be at an Airbnb. That's just it. And, just really evaluate or, look around, see how the place is when you get there, make sure you don't fuck anything up, read the rules. No, not all owners are assholes. A lot of them are, but, I don't know. I haven't had any personal bad experiences with the Airbnb. Then again, I haven't stayed at many, so who am I to say anything? HR has received enough hate for now. Let's focus on marketing. I don't get it. The entire world's IT infrastructure, open source software, unpaid open source devs. God bless them. Instead of renting Silksong for 1 month using Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, $30, you can just buy it for $20. Yeah, you're actually saving money just buying a game as opposed to Game Pass. Fun fact, a majority of archaeologists are women due to their natural ability to dig up the past. Sorry, ladies, but it's kind of funny. Struggling actors watching a Nepo baby take their role without even auditioning. My husband once said if he got catcalled, he'd take it as a compliment instead of getting offended. To teach him a lesson, I got some women from work to catcall him during his jog today, and he came home so happy and confident that now I can never tell him the truth. When someone cuts you off, but it's alright because now you're following them home. You'll show them. Hunting, but make it vegan? Girl didn't know the word for gathering. Saudi Arabia after buying EA and tracking the people who picked the gay romances in the Mass Effect games. I just want to talk to him. I have no idea what that says. Oh, that's probably the Saudi Arabian flag. American comedians. That's right, just no jokes about the Saud family. Me triple checking the email attachment I'm about to send just to make sure I don't accidentally send a video of myself dancing naked. Yeah, I have a couple of those. I just kind of leave them on the desktop and name them random things, so... You know, we all make mistakes, right? Right? I'm not the only one, right, guys? $800 console, $1,000 handheld, $360 a year to rent games. Game Pass is the best deal in gaming. Yeah, well, you know, it's not anymore. Mom, I found your old toys. These toys are yours now. Dad, look what I found. Return it where you found it immediately. I'm putting them on the shelf. Don't touch. How Genie reacts when my last wish is to add one extra electron to all the atoms in this universe. How would that work? How would that go? Black Mirror staff speedrunning episodes before reality beats them to it. Streamers, send donations. TikTokers, support me on Patreon. Meme creators, there is no charge for awesomeness. One disorienting thing about getting older that nobody tells you about is how weird it feels to get a really passionate, extremely wrong lecture from a much younger person about verifiable historical events you can personally remember pretty well. I killed him. I killed Xbox, says PlayStation. No, you just shot him, okay? See that? I killed him. Microsoft. Reportedly in Tokyo, local gangs have started using drones to transport drugs across the city. In response, the police are using net-carrying drones to try to capture these packets mid-air. The gangs are counterattacking with their own net drones to try and drop police drones. In a statement with the Tokyo police, they say they haven't had this much fun in years. Gang members, police, my wife. Why the f*** do you keep taking pictures of my feet? That, where's all my socks and underwear? Me, I was a businessman, doing business. Overthinking asking her out, just asking her out and knowing the answer for sure. Always thinking about the sheriff's hat getting bigger in Scary Movie 3. I have only seen the first Scary Movie, and I don't know if I'll ever make it this far. Horde of people canceling their Game Pass subscription. Microsoft servers. Have fun, Microsoft. Reality. Unemployed. LinkedIn. AI enthusiast, Gen AI evangelist, influencer, inspirer, chief visionary, coach, startup advisor, mentor, prompt engineer, project manager, CXO, LinkedIn top voice, according to me, speaker, ChatGPT expert, 9-time AWS certifications, 7-time Microsoft certifications, father and son. All right, coming home after a long day at the bar, and she's getting naked for some reason, but we're playing FIFA, and she's gone. I don't know what the problem is. Consequenceofsound.net. More than 80 firearms and 3 skulls found in Cannibal Corpse guitarist's home. 2, I have guns in my house for murder. 4, my home is full of skulls. Her. I bet he is thinking about other women. Him. What if mobile phones were customizable like a gaming PC? This guy cut me off, but I decided to let it slide. Yeah, well, okay, you need to be really scared if he has a guy in the back on the turret, because that's when you really need to make sure you put your anger aside. Sea turtles can live for years. What's the secret to a long life? A burden-free life. Mommy? Nope. PlayStation. This controller is the Wave, and for only $100. I can do it for myself for less than $1. Yeah, I mean, wow, you know, I actually never noticed how basic that controller was, wow. Life hack. If you wear a falconry glove to the park and frantically stare at the sky, everyone with a small dog will leave. That's amazing. I was helping my 9-year-old son clean his room and commented, "You have way too much stuff." He says, "I don't have money. I didn't buy any of this stuff." Son 1, mommy 0. When you buy Amazon Prime subscription to watch your favorite movie and find out you need to pay again to subscribe the movie. Fantastic writing. Quest? I'm already on a quest. So, my daughter tells me you're a programmer. Yeah, I'm the one who got rid of the dislike button. You have exactly 10 seconds to get the f*** out of my house. If you did it when you were drunk, you wanted to do it sober. I'm pretty sure I didn't want to sleep outside in a wheelbarrow all night, but all right. Know the honors rules? Netflix. I'm going to shove my personal politics in and take a massive hit on your lore. Oh, you're so sweet. CD Projekt Red? I'm going to make your books worldwide famous with one of the best games ever made. Hello, human resources? Is this a Witcher thing? I'm not familiar. 8-year-olds' haircuts now. My haircut when I was 8. I'm honestly not sure which is worse. Comedians when billionaires bribe other billionaires. Comedians when billionaires bribe them. Okay. Girls when they call you ugly. Girls when you call them ugly. They have not heard the phrase, treat others the way you want to be treated. Using A in front of consonants. A-B. Yeah, that makes sense. Using an in front of vowels. An apple. Yeah, I can see that. An hour, a unique. What the f? I'm a dentist and I've graduated with 68 others. I've met even more in 13 years practicing as a dentist. None of us have been asked about our opinions on toothpastes. That feeling when your wife turns a simple task into a full Saturday afternoon expedition. Oh man, I gotta spend time with the person I married? Fuck. Church is over. Time to go be a Yeah. LinkedIn gurus. You're not making LinkedIn better, you're just making the internet worse. The tech who did my breast ultrasound put gel on the wand and said, here comes some warm jelly, and started whooshing it towards my boobs like an airplane. Then she stopped dead mid-whoosh, blinked, and said, I'm sorry, I have twin toddlers. I am exhausted. I get it. I mean, I don't have twins or any children, thank God. Company with poor management. You got the guy in charge telling all these other guys to move him, carry his fat ass. Company with good management. The leader helps the people around him, they're all in this together. Company where I work. And everyone's just kind of doing their own thing, pulling their own directions, and nothing's really getting done. But what kind of company do you work at? When a guy tells me he owns a gun, I'm like, uh-oh, what's wrong with your Last time I tried to use my on a home intruder, I got in way more trouble. The cops were pretty upset. The intruder needed counseling, and I'm on a list. Just use a gun. Every time my depression tries to put me down, I imagine it as Chudjack, and it makes me smile. Maybe this day will be alright. It won't. I bet he's thinking about another woman. Shopping carts changed the way homeless people live. It was a game changer for them. How my beard feels, how my beard looks. That's rough, buddy. I think there's more than your beard that doesn't quite look the way you think it does, though. What weebs think will happen if they moved to Japan. Just a bunch of panties thrown onto you. Oh my god, an American! Amazing! When you get a Zoom invite, but it's just you, your boss, and human resources. Uh-oh. The kind of performance Diddy's lawyers pulled off. Dude, that guy got off way too easy, man.